Earlier this year, AARP celebrated our 60th anniversary. In honor of this milestone, Joanne Jenkins, our CEO, decided it is not only a celebration worth having internally, but with the communities we serve. Our goal is to install one of these parks in each state and territory we serve, and I believe today's is the third or fourth, Joel? 4, okay? And he will be leaving this ceremony to go to Maine for 5. The parks represent AARP's commitment to supporting health and wellness and livable communities all across our country. And we know livable communities require all people to live, work, and play, which is why we couldn't be more thrilled to see this park right here in Newport. We have a space to play and stay healthy, free for our members and the public at large. It wouldn't have been possible without the generosity of so many people that I can't keep you here that long, but certainly the Newport City Council and Councilwoman Jeanne-Marie Napolitano, who will be talking to you in just a minute, and led the effort to get this thing moving along and the approvals in place. The generosity of the King House in letting us do whatever we needed to do. And the City of Newport Parks and Recreation could not have been more cooperative. And then, of course, National Grid also pitched in with their effort today, and so many others. We think this is going to be a wonderful thing, a wonderful center. It already is a wonderful center, but a wonderful center for even more camaraderie for people of all ages going into the future. So we thank you so much for being with us today, and I'd like now to introduce to you Councilwoman Jeanne-Marie Napolitano.
Good afternoon. I'm going to use my outdoor voice as I say to my grandchildren. We have so many people to thank for this fitness park, and I appreciate the comments from Kathy, but I've got to tell you, this whole grant process came together in 1.5 weeks. I have never been involved in a grant that took 1.5 weeks. Through the efforts of AARP, Carmela Gear, a number of other people that were involved, we were able to submit the grant. The following week, we got approval. I went to the manager. I didn't tell him ahead of time, the manager of the city. And I said, Joe, I've got a great idea about a fitness park. And he said, yeah, you've been talking about that for years. I said, well, no, not exactly. I said, we've got it. And he said, really? And I said, yeah. And I explained it to him. And he said, how much does it cost? Or how much is it worth? I said, I don't know, $6,700. $160,000. I found out later, and I was absolutely thrilled. Thrilled that it looks the way it does. This way, not only people in our community, but parents that bring their kids here. They can go to the fitness center, let the kids play on the swings. That's what I intend to do. But I would like to take a moment to just thank not only the AARP, and I believe Joel is here, Joel from AARP National, but the Recreation Department, Scott Wheeler, Eric Reese. Also, it was so interesting to see all this work going on this morning, and I said, who are all these people? Found out they were volunteers from National Grid, and National Grid has been very, very helpful to the city. The last time we saw that many National Grid people was during the gas crisis. And I'd also like you to know that National Grid also is volunteering to do 3 homes of the seniors in our community today, doing their yard work. So I think that's really a nice effort for the community.